name. You're going to let the patient know that you're here to perform the partial bed bath. The person's going to tell you, okay, that gives you permission to proceed. You're going to go do hand washing technique. After you do hand washing technique, you're going to come back to the client. Ask the client if you can check the ID to make sure he or she is the correct client that you're giving the skill to. After that, you're going to gather your equipment, right? After you gather the equipment, you're going to get some water. You're going to come back with the basin, ask the client to check the water, make sure the water is not too hot. For them, the water is fine. You're going to provide the privacy. You got to lock the wheels of the bed so the bed does not move on you. Lock the wheels. You're going to raise the height of the bed to make sure proper body mechanics. That means you're not bending over and you're not hurting your back. Lift up the bed to the highest form for you. Get the privacy. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the bath blanket, and I'm going to place the bath blanket on the client. I'm going to open the bath blanket up.
Oh, those are those bath blankets.
The sheet that's underneath, I'm going to bring it down to the foot of the bed, and I'm going to leave it there at the foot of the bed. I'm going to take the face cloth, and I'm going to place it on the chest, like so. Now, for stapler, the person is going to be flat. For classroom purposes, I'm going to bring the head of the bed up so I can show you how to clean the face. But for stapler, the person is flat. Check the water's fine. Get a washcloth, and you're going to make your mitten. There is no soap on the face. No soap on the face. The face is sensitive, and the soap will dry out the face, so they don't want no soap on the face. The first thing you're going to wash is the eyes. You're going to start the farthest side of the body first and then the closest. So you're going to start with the opposite side first and then the closest to you. You're going to take your index finger and you're going to go from the corner of the eye and you're going to wipe outward. So you're going to go like this and wipe. Okay? Then you're going to take your pinky and you're going to do the same thing for this eye. Go back in the water. Rewrap. And then you're going to clean the forehead. Okay? So you're going to go from the middle and you're going to wipe downward. And then you go wipe on this side. Okay? And you're going to go back in the water.
You're not using gloves for this?
For what?
For what? There's no touching the patient.
And?
My hands are not
over
really
his face.
Okay.
There ain't no blood coming out of him. There ain't no liquid coming out of his face.
Yeah. Go down.
You need to tell me if you have to wash my face, you're going to put on gloves to wash my face?
No.
You would insult me. I would be like, why you got on gloves? Ain't nothing coming out of me. I'm that dirty. I'm black.
Now I'm with you.
You're going to wash the face now. Hand wide open. You're going to go from the middle. See the whole hand? You're going to go up and around the ear and out. Go back in the water. You're going to rewrap it. You're going to do the other side. You're going to go up, around the ear, and out. Right? dry the face. And then you're going to move this down. And you're going to do the neck. Now we're going to use soap. Because the neck sweats and gets gritty. Right, so we're going to do soap now.
What's the name of this skill on the Ms. Jones bedpan?
They don't have it.
Oh, they don't have it?
It's too long. I can't compress it. I can't put it on. I've tried.
Really?
A million times. I don't know how to do it. I tried cutting it in half, and it still won't let me load it.
Oh, my God.
So you got soap on the rack. You're cleaning from the middle downward. Or out, should I say. I don't know how to explain it. Outward. Okay? So you're going to be right here in the middle, and you're going to wipe down. Back in the water. Rewrap, get some more soap. Do the other side. Back in the water. Rewrap. Now you have to remove the soap. You got to rinse. Back in the water. Rewrap.
Is there water?
Huh? Is there water in there now?
They said you gotta use the
You
same
didn't say water. You didn't do nothing. All you did was just plain water on the face. You didn't do nothing. Pat dry. Remove this. This goes in the hamper. This goes in the hamper. And now we're going to remove the patient's gown so we could continue with the rest of the body. Now, in order to turn the patient, you must turn the patient as one complete unit. So, you have to fold the patient's arms and fold the patient's legs. Now, this particular mannequin is very stiff, so both of his arms are not going to stay folded, but his legs will. And I'll show you. So you will fold in the direction that you're going. So I'm going to turn him away from me. So I'm going to place this leg over this leg. If I was turning him towards me, I would place this leg on top of this leg. So we're going to turn him because I have to untie his gown to remove his gown. So you tell him what you're doing. Okay, Mr. Jones, on the count of 3, you're going to help me, and I'm going to turn you on your side so I can remove your gown. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You turn the patient. You take your arm, you hold. You untie, and you tuck the gown underneath. And then you place him back down. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to remove the gown. Start with the opposite side first. So you're going to remove this side of the gown first. Now we're ready to wash the other parts of his body. The next part is going to be his arm. You're going to bring the towel, place the towel.
Once I do this.
So, right. You're going to open the towel, and you're going to place his arm underneath the towel. You're going to place his hand to soak while you wash the rest of the arm. So his hand is in like this, soaking. Okay? Real nice. You're going to use a dummy. You're going to be on that side. You're going to use a mannequin. You're going to have real water in here. It's really going to be warm. You're really going to soak the mannequin's hand in there. The water and the basin will be heavy enough to support the weight of the mannequin, plus the mannequin over there is lighter and more flexible, so you'll be okay. New washcloth. Bring the soap so everything is closer to you. And we're going to begin. What did they want you to wash? They want you to wash the whole entire arm. So I'm going to show you what they want you to wash. Get some soap. How many parts? It's like 3 parts. They want you to wash from the shoulder to the wrist. Long, even strokes. You're going to come from up here all the way down. 3 parts. You're going to wash here, here, and here. So you're going to wash the outside of the arm, inside of the arm, and under the arm. That's what you're going to wash. So, move this out the way. Lift the patient's arm from the shoulder all the way to the wrist. Long, even stroke. Cover the patient. It gets cold.